Genoa City's about to face a storm it didn't see coming, and it's got nothing to do with the weather. When two fiery forces like Cane and Phyllis start drifting toward the same target, the fallout could be explosive. They've both had enough of being underestimated, and now, with broken hearts and burning ambition fueling them, they just might find power and maybe something else in each other. Plans, power, and a war for Chancellor. While the rest of the players were off sipping champagne in France, Cane's been pulling strings in the shadows. His real prize Chancellor, and if he has to challenge the most powerful man in town to get it, so be it. Chancellor's more than just a business to him, it's legacy, a link to the ones who built it, and a shot at proving he belongs at the top. Victor refused Cane's generous offer, an offer that, on paper, was more than fair, but this wasn't about money. It was about control, and now that the handshake approach has failed, Cane is moving in with backup plans. A quiet land grab, piece by piece, right under everyone's noses, with Holden, of all people, running point that alone raises questions. Is he really Cane's new ally, or just another pawn he's bought and placed exactly where he needs him? Phyllis has her eyes on the prize. Back home, Phyllis isn't just twiddling her thumbs either. She's had her share of humiliations, fired, sidelined, betrayed. If she's going to make a comeback, it's now or never, and Cane, whether he knows it yet or not, might be the ticket she's been waiting for. She wants a seat at Chancellor, and she's not shy about it. He may have brushed her off at first, but the door wasn't shut completely. It never is with Cane. He plays long games. And once he realizes Lily's not coming back and that she sees him as nothing more than a walking reminder of the past, he might finally turn his gaze elsewhere, and guess who's standing there with a smirk and a plan? Enemies in common make dangerous partners. Phyllis and Cane both know what it's like to be tossed aside, underestimated, and walked over. She's got no man, no real power, and a laundry list of people who'd love to see her fall again. He's got ambition, baggage, and a growing list of enemies too. Put those two together, that's not just a power couple, that's a Molotov cocktail. They don't need to fall in love, at least not right away. This could start as pure strategy. She gets the clout, he gets the chaos, and they both take down their rivals. But if sparks fly, if late nights and secret meetings start turning into something real, that's when things get really dangerous. Cane's not done yet, and neither is Phyllis. Victor may think he's seen it all, but if Cane decides to take things further, to frame, to twist the narrative, maybe even to play dirty, it wouldn't be the first time this town saw someone go to extremes for power. And Phyllis, she's not going to blink if Cane takes things to a darker place. She might just hand him the match. With Adam already sweating over the quiet moves Cane's making around Newman and Jabot territory, it's clear the takeover's begun. And once everyone's back from France and realizes what's happened in their absence, it might already be too late. Two wild cards, one shared goal. If Cane and Phyllis come together, it won't be because they're soulmates. It'll be because their ambitions align. She wants to stick it to Billy, he wants to shove Chancellor in Victor's face. They want to be feared, respected, and most of all, in control. And maybe, just maybe, if everything clicks, they'll find that together they're stronger than they ever were alone. This is how Genoa City gets flipped upside down, not with a scandal, not with a wedding, but with two of its most unpredictable players deciding they're done being pushed around and finally ready to push back hard.